Hi, Sharon. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you so much for joining me. First, I have to say how much I enjoyed your film Together.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for making that. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
And now on to something super fun that has every single possible interest for anybody, the unbearable weight of massive talent. What fun that is.
It was. It's really, well, I mean, it's a really fun watch, I think, but it was really fun to do as well. It was really fun to make.
I am sure. Take me back in time to when you were offered the part of Olivia, Nick Cage's ex-wife in the film. What was it that appealed to you? And tell me the process of what happened.
Well, it got sent to my agent. She sent it to me. I did what I always do, which is just sort of let it sit there for a while, and then got prodded and read it and went, "This is absolutely hilarious, but they're never going to pull this off." I mean, first of all, they have to get Nicolas Cage to agree to do it, and I couldn't. I kind of thought, oh, there must be someone playing Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage. So I asked, could I speak to the director, Tom, and Kevin is co-writer, and no, they explained that actual Nick Cage was going to be playing Nick Cage, and I was like, that's nuts. And yeah, and I just signed up immediately because it just seemed like such an amazing premise, but also it just seemed like a real fun one to do. You know, I think action adventure is the most fun you can have in this job, if I'm honest. You know, when you can really just sort of, it's real make believe when you're running away from baddies. It's just the most fun.
It was a blast to watch. What was it like? And I understand this was filmed during COVID, right? So like the high point of COVID, if you will.
Yeah. It was sort of like, so we'd come out of one lockdown and it was just before the second one, I think. Yeah.
And so what was that like in Budapest? I understand that you were, and being able to film that. And what was the set like? I'm guessing it was like just fun times all around with a close-knit family of people doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it kind of was, but it was also, you know, most of us hadn't filmed anything in a long time because, you know, everything ground to a halt. You know, even the film industry, even though that was one of the ones that sort of got going again quite quickly. But so it was my first thing I'd filmed for ages. You know, I'd sort of been locked in a house with two teenagers, so I was like going completely nuts. And then most people had come from these sort of strange lockdown environments, and so we arrived in Budapest, and we were all like party, and then we had like maybe a week of just the best time ever, and then COVID hit really hard, and it hit Budapest really hard, and so we were completely locked down in a hotel. You know, even the restaurant in the hotel was shut, and it was just the only time we got to sort of really live was when we would go to set. And but that was great, you know, because suddenly, you know, you're with Nick Cage and you're jumping in the back of jeeps and you're being chased by baddies, and you got a gun, and you got a blonde wig, and you know, so it was crazy, but we all went through this crazy time together.
What was your favorite scene of that to film? Because there are some really crazy chase scenes, as you indicated, the blonde wig and then the jeep.
Yeah, well, all of that was really good fun, but I think the one that was the most fun to film was Addie's birthday scene when Nick Cage is at the grand piano and he starts doing that song. It was very, very hard to keep a straight face. That was just proper larks.
Very good. And I'm laughing hard just recollecting. I just saw the movie last night and I am still laughing about
Oh, good.
Thank you so much for joining me on WCIA TV to talk about this incredible new crazy premise of a film.
You're so welcome. I'm glad you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Man, they've been scoring some pretty big interviews recently.
It's pretty cool. I'm kind of starstruck.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate Pam sharing that segment with us here at Say I Living.
Absolutely. You can check out their website for more reviews and their weekly podcast, YouTube. We have their Facebook page right there for you.